Well, good morning and afternoon and evening and that. It's episode number 115 of Wednesday Afternoon Live with SaleenDriver. That's me. The show about nothing in particular. 115 episodes. That's not bad. Somewhat of a milestone, you know. Somewhat. Let me fix my windows here. So, once again, unto the breach, my friends. Let's see. Jay Shipes is here. What does that say? Saleen I4 driver? It's either 14 or I4. I'm not sure what, and I'm not sure what either one means. And Matt Newman is here. Good to see you both. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Jay, but at least you got the car right this time. I'm actually finding myself driving the Mustang more the past month or so than I have been the Hyundai. Now that mostly has to do with the fact that my younger daughter had the Hyundai for several weeks while her car was getting its transmission rebuilt. Hey, there's Pizza Woman, my number one troll killer. Good to see you, my dear. But I've been enjoying driving the Mustang more and more. The weather's cool. The car, the motor likes that. Don't have to run the air conditioner, so my shitty gas mileage isn't really shitty. A lot of fun. So we got, let's see, 10 days left before Christmas. Got about 4 days left before Hanukkah. Hanukkah, as you might know, starts on sunset on the 18th. Actually, most of you probably wouldn't know that because you're not Jewish, but I am. Hey, Jacob, how you doing, man? I've got most of my shopping done. Not very many of my gifts are what you would call imaginative. They're pretty much all gift cards. I got a few actual physical gifts. I still have 4 more people to shop for, and then I'll be done. Maybe I'll get a present or two this year. I don't know. Not the point, really. It's been, things have been good for me, and I'm happy to show my appreciation for folks with small tokens of my my happiness that they're in my lives, and it's a blessing to be able to do that for people. And yeah, I mean this time of year is pretty special. Watch 62 is here. Good to see you, sir. Thank you, by the way, for that suggestion on a subject for a walking and talking video. That was yesterday's video. That was Watch 62's idea. I think I credited you with that in the video, but I just want to say once again, thank you for the idea. Anyone who's watched that video, and from what I've seen by the video count, not very many people have watched it, which is typical. I think I'm being throttled and shadow banned by YouTube anyway, because I'm someone who likes to think, and I have an opinion, and it's not the opinion of the lords and ladies of the tube of you, and it violates the leftist orthodoxy. So, Rick Sanchez is here. Happy Merry Christmas to you, sir. I'm sure you are a member of the Goyish gang. You can say Merry Christmas around me. I'm not going to burst into flames. I will probably say Happy Hanukkah back to you. Because for a lot of people that pisses them off. Actually, you know how I don't know if you have that where you live, but the royal you. But around here, especially on the weekends, at entrances and exits to stores, you have the Salvation Army with their little kettles and their little Tinkerbells and all that. And you walk by them, and they say Merry Christmas, and I just turn back to them, I wave to them and smile and say Happy Hanukkah. You wouldn't believe the number of these people who are supposedly good Christians and tolerant Christians, allegedly, get upset when you say Happy Hanukkah back to them. There is a good percentage of this country that's Jewish. They don't call Judeo-Christian values for nothing, folks. And the fact that Judaism formed the basis for Christianity, Jesus was, after all, a Jewish man. You would think that they would know these things and they wouldn't get terribly offended by them. I can't tell you the number of times I've walked by these people, said Happy Hanukkah, and have them scowl at me like I just threw poop in their donation kettle. I'm sorry, not sorry that you got all in your feels because you ran into a Jewish guy. It was bound to happen, especially where I live, where there's a significant population of this city that's Jewish. Let's see. Ken Spears is here, checking in from Pittsburgh. Watch 62 says I've become Mr. Breitling and Mr. Omega. I do have a fair share of Breitlings. I think I counted them up yesterday or the day before, and it was a little shocking to me how many Breitlings I actually own and how many Omegas I actually own. It's kind of surprising to me. But I still have more Zelos than anything else. Rick Sanchez says, Happy Hanukkah. Thank you very much. Steve Pearson's here. Good to see you. Yes, I have those opinions. Battle Angel's here. Good to see you, my dear. P Digits is here. Yeah, Jay, those damn Gentiles, or Goyim. Oh, I didn't know you were Jewish, Rick. I didn't know that at all. Vic Tube's here. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, but it's just funny to me how just saying Happy Hanukkah to some of these people just really gets under their skin. I'm sorry. And it was pointed out to me just a little bit ago, although I already knew this, that Hanukkah isn't even really a primary Jewish holiday. I mean, the primary Jewish holidays are Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, and Pesach, or Passover. Anyone who knows the story of the exodus of the Jews from Egypt and out of bondage knows the story of Passover. Those are the top three, not in that order, but those are the top three primary Jewish holidays. Hanukkah is, for want of a better term, considered a secondary holiday, although it is of primary, it is of high importance. What do we got here? Somebody crank calling me already. A good idea, watch 6-2. But only if you really mean it. But the story of Hanukkah is a story of the miracle of light. I think I've done videos on this. You can look those up on my channel. There are actually better videos than mine, of course, that go into more detail. But suffice to say, it's an important holiday, but it's not one of the top three. And another one. 270 area code. I wonder where that is. Is 270 area code, isn't that Maine? Would somebody look that up for me? I think 270 is a Maine area code, which would mean it would be my sister crank calling me, maybe. And I definitely don't want to talk to that bitch. No, thank you. I'd rather have my teeth drilled during a tax audit. So, oh, Kentucky? 407? And now I'm getting a call from Gainesville, Georgia. Oh, that's interesting. Yep. So I hadn't had crank calls in a couple of weeks, and I guess we're starting up today. You know, they broke their streak. They're gonna crank call me. Oh, go ahead, little trolls. Go ahead. That's fine. Don't bother me. VidTube says there are 3 Christian holidays. The top 3 are Christmas, Easter, and Pentecost. I don't know what Pentecost is. Yeah, 407 is Orlando. I haven't gotten any calls from 407. 270 is Kentucky, I guess somebody said. 207 is Maine. That's right. So, yeah. I'm not sure what Pentecost is. I've never heard that word before. Now I don't. Well, no, I've heard of Pentecostal, which is a Christian subgroup. I'm not really sure what those are, what that is. So I don't know. I'm not Christian, so I don't keep up with that. Well, I was actually going to have a surprise for you guys today on the stream. I was going to have a guest that was going to co-host with me, but they had to beg out at the last minute. So maybe I'll have them back at a certain, be able to have them on at a certain point. So Jay Shipe said, "Do I not do comedies? Are you avoiding my question?" What? Did you have a question? I must have missed it. Hang on. Let me look for it, Jay. Hang on. Oh, leave me alone. I don't see a question, Jay. I must have missed it. No. Don't see a question from me, Jay. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to put the link in for coming into the StreamYard, just in case anybody wants to join me. Well, somebody's just going to blow my phone up. That's fine. Anyway. Now, let's see. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, it got erased by YouTube. Okay, well, ask again. Try asking again. I'll maybe I'll see it. I'm not going to be able to do a live stream of the Vegas Bowl. I'm sure that crushes everybody. I'm not going to do that on Saturday. I'm busy with something more important, and yeah. So I've got something else going on Saturday. So not only am I not going to be able to stream the game, I'm probably not even going to be able to watch the game. I might be able to. I might be able to catch a few. Shut up, pizza. No bets here. I might be able to catch some of the game here and there. A play or two, but I've got something more important to deal with on Saturday during the time the game would be on. So, and I mean, it's not really going to be worth watching anyway. I think essentially the Gators are down to most of their second team on offense. Most of the players that were worth anything, and that wasn't a lot of them, quit. Because this is a time of year where players quit for whatever reason. Our starting quarterback quit. Our backup quarterback got arrested because he's a scumbag piece of crap and deserves everything he gets if he's guilty. Several of our good offensive players and good defensive players have quit. I mean, we're not the only team that's suffering from quitters. But I think, we have like 15 players quit or something. A lot of them never even saw the field. So, but good riddance to them. Personally, I think the man who's the stupidest of all the quitters on all the teams in all of college football is Anthony Richardson. This guy really thinks he's going to quit, declare for the National Felons League, and get a contract and get drafted and get a contract with a team up there. Now, I guess you can say that, hey, Jeff Driscoll is on an NFL team. Jacoby Brissett, who was a Gator for a while. Now someone is spoofing my ex-wife's number. That's funny. Jacoby Brissett is on an NFL team. Hell, Felipe Franks is on an NFL team. So why wouldn't Anthony Richardson get drafted by the NFL? And it's, I bet you he probably will. He'll probably get drafted in a lower round, third, fourth, fifth round, or however many rounds. Hell, he might end up as Mr. Irrelevant for all I know. That would be deserving. He is an athlete. He has an arm. He can run. He's not very accurate. His decision making sucks. I don't think his head's screwed on straight. But this guy really thinks he's going to get drafted by somebody in the No Fun League. To which I say, good luck to him. Looks like we're going to start that 4-star transfer that we got from Ohio State. What was his name, Miller or something like that? He's been hurt most of the year, but he's going to be our starter. And we're going to start a whole bunch of youngins, a whole bunch of players who never saw the field or barely saw the field during the regular season. And even though we're going to get beaten pretty badly by Oregon State, I guess it's a good opportunity for Napier to see what he's got to work with going into next year. So, Pizza Woman, if you're going to corrupt people in my chat, I'm going to make you leave. You're not playing nice. Beggins here? Oh, good. Yeah, but Florida's not going to beat Oregon State. Oregon State's going to be, I think, at full strength or near full strength. Oh, is Fishing football here too? Yes, he is. Good, good. So I know pizza. I know. I was just playing too. So almost full strength Oregon State team against a depleted and not very good to begin with Florida team. That's really not much of a game. Yeah, I won't be live streaming that game. I'll be doing something else, something that's a lot more important. But hey, good luck to my Gators. See what they can do with it. And let's see what Napier can do with early signing day and what he can do with the transfer portal and build a team that's better than a 6-6 disaster. I mean, now for Napier, the excuses stop. Not that, I'm not making excuses, and I don't think anyone else really was, but now comes the time where we can begin to say Napier is bringing in his own team, his own players. Now is a time where we can say, okay, we're beginning to exercise the ghost of Todd Grantham on defense. Now is a time where we begin to remove some of the rot from Dan Mullen on offense. Now is a time where he can put his own players in and really focus on his scheme and see where he can go in year 2. So year 1 was never going to be very good. I was kind of hoping for 7-5. Outside chance at 8-4. Obviously, we didn't get there. We played teams that we lost a lot tougher than I thought we would. Except for Georgia. I mean, Georgia, that game was never in doubt. So now is a time where it becomes Napier's team. What's up, Vic?
Hey, what's up, Saleen?
So now is a time where it becomes Napier's team, starting with early signing day. I forgot what day that is. Is it tomorrow? I forgot. And the transfer portal. Are you cold, Mike?
No, I'm fine. It's just that, it's just that, my Uncle Lou, suggested that, I said that I should wear, headphones while I'm streaming. So.
Oh, okay. I never liked wearing headphones when I was streaming. I never saw the point.
Yeah, I don't see the point either, but yeah.
Well, if Lou suggested it, okay, no.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's going on, Vic?
Nothing.
Because I know you are a Falcon fan.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the video, but I saw that Slita was raging about something to do with Mariota, and I read a headline that Mariota quit the team or walked off the team or something.
Team. Okay, that's not what I. Yeah, I just know that that they're going to start Desmond Ritter. Yeah, I really hadn't heard anything about him quitting. But
who the hell is Desmond Ritter?
Yeah, that's interesting. If you did, he was that quarterback from Cincinnati. Yeah, he's a rookie. Yeah.
You mean they're not going to start Felipe Franks?
No.
Oh, come on! At least he got to throw to Kyle Pitts once in a while.
I know. So do you think that maybe Kyle Trask will start after Brady, or?
Considering, well, let's see who's behind Brady.
I don't know.
See, I'm so dislocated from the no fun league.
I guess it's Trask. I guess.
I thought it was. Wait a minute, didn't I remember somebody said it was Blaine Gabbert?
Who? Yeah, yeah. Who's Blaine Gabbert? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know who the backup quarterback for Tampa is. Maybe somebody
Mhm.
can look that up real quick.
Yeah.
But considering the amount of hate in the NFL for all things Florida Gator,
Mhm.
I don't think Trask will ever see the. I don't think Trask will ever see the field, which is a shame because he did some great work here in the state of Florida.
Yeah, there's a shame.
By the way, you've tried to call me 3 times.
Hmm. Sure. And now someone's trying to call me. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, the trolls are awake today.
Sure. I'm gonna put my phone on airplane mode so they'll stop calling. They're only calling because they know that I'm on the StreamYard with you. So
Yeah, I've actually gotten 6 phone calls from my ex-wife, who I know for a fact wouldn't call me if she was drowning and I had the rope that could save her. She wouldn't call me.
huh.
So
Huh.
nice try.
It's that bad, huh?
I don't know what it's that bad that I'm getting the. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Goodbye.
Goodbye. What was there a troll in here?
Yeah,
Yeah, he said SaleenDriver. Yeah,
yeah.
but
Goodbye.
they spell it different.
Yeah,
CELINE.
like Celine
So
Dion. Yeah.
yes, Celine
Who I'm not
Dion.
I'm not a big fan of Celine Dion,
Celine
but
Dion.
what's happening to her is very sad.
Yeah, well, I think that that Lou actually put them up to that. I think that he said, yeah, I think it was on the Thursday morning show that someone should make an account, but spell your name like that. So, all
Why does Lou hate me so much?
right, well, I just know that that she sings the Titanic song, but
Yeah, Celine Dion is in fact Canadian. Yes,
Celine
she's got some
Dion.
kind of rare disease called what is it called? Stiff man syndrome or something like that. It causes all kinds of spasms and things like that in the body that can really screw up everything, and she won't be able to sing anymore.
Yeah. Yes, yes. So
Oh,
now, for some reason, I don't know, but Rick Sanchez is saying that I'm un-American.
I don't know. Sanchez is goofy that way. And speaking of someone who evidently hates me,
Hmm.
Uncle Lou's now in the chat.
Yeah, he wants to know why am I wearing headphones? Why am I wearing headphones? Because I thought you said that I should wear headphones. So
Well, they're very stylish.
so this is me wearing headphones. Oh, and also I tilted my camera down, so now you don't see my ceiling fan anymore.
Okay. No, that's fine. Um, so I saw that. So I mean, what is going on with Mariota? I mean, you're the only Atlanta Falcon fan I know, that at least the only one here.
Hmm.
Uh, what's going on with him? Did he piss somebody off, or
Well,
did
I don't know,
he
or
quit?
I don't know, or maybe it was because they decided that they were going to go with Ritter. I guess maybe he wasn't happy about being benched. Maybe, yeah, maybe
Oh, okay.
that's it.
They
But
benched him.
yeah, that's
I
right.
thought he was some kind of superstar. Oh,
No,
look.
because they announced it. last week that they were going to start Mum Ritter against the Saints. So of course we were on a bye last week. So
Hey, a rare pigskin Pete sighting in my chat. That's
yeah,
cool.
now you bet those headphones are already connected. Oh, they're connected. Yeah. Do you see the? Let me turn. Yeah. Do you see the the blue light right there? Yeah, that means yeah, that light means that they're connected. So
Now Lou's trying to call me.
yeah, that light means they're connected. So
I see it. So it's Bluetooth.
yeah.
I thought Mariota was supposed to be some kind of superstar. I'm surprised that he got
And
benched.
no, not really. But he's not really a
No.
superstar. I mean, he got benched for Ryan Tannehill when he was with the Titans. So
Bet says some people need to get a life. Bet some of these people that are doing this are some of your friends. So
yeah, I think that whoever is doing it is obviously Momo watching the stream right now. So and that's why they're calling you. So
oh, that's fine. Yeah.
so I'll bet whoever's doing it is watching this right now. So
I have my theories of who's doing it, but I don't want to give them credence by saying their name or
who
names.
who is it? Crimson Brave or
There's a possibility. Blue says Vic is talking too loud, probably because of the headphones. Needs to take them off. Hey. Prank calls,
yeah.
Pete.
Yeah, Rod said he's glad that they aren't being used as paperweights anymore. I used them like to listen to music and stuff like that. But this is the first time I've ever used them on StreamYard. But
I just don't use headphones that much. I just well, obviously I don't use them when I do this. When I go walking, when I'm not making the walking and talking videos, I'm just walking. I don't wear the headphone. I don't wear headphones. Uh, and I hate those things that go in the ears. I've never liked
yeah,
things in my ear.
you mean
They always
like those what do we call them? Those like those earbuds or
yeah,
ear
earbuds
pods
or
or
AirPods or anything. Yeah, Pete, I've been getting these kind of spoof phone number calls for a long time, months maybe.
yeah. So
Hell,
do you
I've gotten
think?
phone
Yeah.
calls from you, Pete.
Mhm.
I knew it couldn't be you, but because you never call me.
Do you think I'm talking too loud?
No, you're fine. Raj is here. Good. Hey, Raj is here. $50 down the drain, Lou. What are you talking about? Oh,
I don't know.
headphones. Okay.
What our headphones are $50 down the drain.
I don't know. Well, did somebody give you the headphones or?
Yeah, they were from Raj. Yeah.
Pete says he doesn't even call his parents. I'm not sure how I should take that. He doesn't call his parents, so why should he call me? I'm another
Oh,
YouTube creator, sir. I'm just like you, only with a smaller channel.
well, I mean,
I don't call my parents. Well, I don't call one parent now. I don't have to call her. I'm over at her house every night.
I like to look at it this way. At least somebody cares about me enough to call me, right?
Right.
Somebody cares enough to call me, uh, yeah, over and over again. Yeah, yeah. That
Yeah,
apparently I'm.
I believe they call that stalking, but never mind. What was that? All of a sudden, your big bright light just
Yeah, it
popped
got
up.
brighter. I just turned on my my ring light, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Raj.
to light up my face a little bit. So
Well, Pete, nobody cares to call me. I mean, yeah, nobody calls me really. Lou doesn't. You don't. Vic don't. Raj don't. Uh, Battle Angel doesn't. Oh, yeah. Lou says whoever is doing it is a huge fan. It's serious dedication to take that time. Yeah.
yes, it's right. It's right. Obviously, big fans of ours, right?
Yeah. I guess I should be flattered. I mean, I guess I should thank the troll for taking the time to spoof all those phone numbers and blow my phone up doing it. Bet says Vic cares about nobody. Uh, nah. Vic's a good dude.
Yeah, yeah,
You're a bit of a
yeah. I'm good
conspiracy
people.
nut, but you're a good dude.
Yeah, I'm a conspiracy nut. That's right.
So I saw though that you started doing or you're back on Lou's morning show,
Yeah.
but you're not doing Lou and on anymore. You're doing something
No,
else.
no. Lou said he didn't want to do Lou and on anymore. So
Pixie and Pete says next time a hurricane comes through Florida, Vic won't call me to see if I'm okay. And Rod says, I buy enough watches off you, Saleen. No need to call. That's true. He hasn't bought a watch from me in a while, though. But then again, I haven't really pitched him any. I need to sell some watches, though. I really do. And the problem is, I just can't seem to find it in me to part with them. Has Saleen reviewed Lou's new watch? I was about to ask. I saw the other day, yesterday, I think it was, that Lou was wearing a watch on his on a video that I'd not seen before. It looked like a new watch. I was going to ask him about that. What was he? What were you wearing yesterday, Lou? I didn't recognize that way. It looked like a chronograph.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're asking about what is Pentecost earlier. So basically, it is considered to be like the founding day of the church. So we're basically like the 12 apostles were like empowered by the Holy Spirit, and that's when they like set out on like their holy mission to spread Christianity. So yeah.
Wait a minute. Jay Shipes says, "Have you seen the new Ari Schaefer comedy special?"
I don't know who
No,
that is. I don't know who is Ari Sheffield. I don't
I'm
know
not
who that
really
is.
sure.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Lou just texted me. What the hell is that?
What the hell is what? What
It
the
was the
hell is
watch
what?
that it's the watch that Lou was wearing yesterday, evidently. Oh my god. I'm not even sure what brand that is. Pixie and Pete says it's a Michael Kors. I
Michael
don't know anything about
Kors.
Michael Kors though.
Who i- who who is Michael Kors?
Uh, Michael Kors is a watchmaker,
A
among other
watchmaker.
things. He makes fashion watches. Um, and the watch that Lou just sent me the picture of is very, very blingy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very shiny. Yeah, Battle Angel's right. It's very shiny.
Yeah. So
Um,
do you have a lot of any fashion watches, Celine? Or
no, I I did that early in my collecting days, and I sold them all. Let's see. Slim Shady says lose drip game on fleek. It's true. No, you're right, Pizza One. Michael Kors watches are not cheap. Michael Kors anything isn't cheap.
All right, so I guess you don't. So I guess you don't own any Michael Kors watches, or
no. I do have some watches that are fairly blingy, but Michael Kors is not one of them. No.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not wearing one right now. I'm wearing something. Well, other than its overall size is kind of subtle. Here, hang on a minute. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but look at the thickness of that watch.
Wow. Wow. That's thick.
Yeah, it's about 19 millimeter.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So now Rick says Vic looks like a kid talking to Santa.
Wait a minute. Well, Pigskin Pete just texted me a picture of his watch. Oh yeah, I've seen that watch before, Pete. I've seen that one before. It's an all black watch, except for the date window. I've seen watches like this. I've seen this watch before, and I know someone actually reviewed it, and it's really a nice watch. I'd be a little hard for me to read though, being all of one color. And Lou just sent me a picture of his Nike Dunks. It's a sneaker. I don't like Nike, so that's my review. I avoid all things Nike.
Why?
I don't like their I don't like the fact that they use slave labor in China.
Yeah, they do.
And I don't like their stance on a lot of social and political things.
So there you go. Yeah, I thought it was something about that.
That's not true.
And also slave labor in China. But
that's not true, Lou. I wore a watch so I can read the time. I'm reading the time right now. It's 3:41. My beautiful Zelos second generation hammerhead chronograph. Oh, we got Nate the Great. No, Nate the Groot. Sorry, Nate the Groot.
Yeah, Newt the Groot, right?
Well, it still says Nate. I don't know why you don't change it to Newt, but okay.
You know what? I can change it right now.
Yeah. So are you going by Nate or Newt now?
Both. If I had to pick, probably Newt.
Let's see if I can share this. Hang on, let's see.
Yeah, or what about Nate, the hopeful Wolverine fan?
I know that one. Remember the Nate the Great, aka
don't be late, right?
Yeah.
And Nate the Great, don't be late, right?
Is that showing up? Well, that's not showing up very well.
Let's see. You got Pigskin Pete. Yeah, we got Uncle Lou.
Hang on. Let me see. I picked the wrong window.
Yeah, that's right. Why are you showing us everyone who you're showing us everyone in your phone. Yeah.
Well, it's not my phone. It's my message window.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There. That's the watch that Pete sent me.
That's kind of cool. I mean,
yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Hang on. Let me bring Slam in here. What's up, Slam?
I think I figured it out. The kids that keep stepping on your the kids that keep stepping on your grass are wearing Nikes when they do it. I bet that's what it is.
No, that's not what it is.
Oh, that's surprising.
Hang on. Oops. And share. Hang on. Let's see.
Yeah. Zeloses are made in China.
China.
No, they aren't.
So Blue says, yeah. Not made in China, then where are they made then?
America.
Let's see.
Or
Oops.
are they made in India?
Wrong one. They're made in Singapore, actually.
Singapore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they're from Singapore.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get that. Anyway, I can't get that one picture. I don't know why. Anyway.
Zelos watches are 100% made in China.
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 Saleen, your computer was made in China too.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know that.
Well,
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
China.
Chances are your replica keyboard was made in China as well.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Probably.
There you go. I guess we can't escape it. I guess.
Well, some things in life are inescapable.
I can't get that one picture. I can't get it. For some reason, it won't let me do it. So, whatever. I tried. I couldn't make it happen.
That's all right.
As long as you tried your best, I guess it'll be okay.
I tried my best.
They're doing the best they can.
Actually, the shirt I'm wearing currently was actually made in the U.S. because I know that the entity that sold the shirt was making a point of the fact that when they made the shirt, they said it was made in the U.S.
India, right? Well, of course, some shirts are made in India too. But
yeah, I'm about to say most of them come out of like India and Bangladesh and shit like that now.
India.
Yeah, India, Bangladesh, Vietnam, Thailand. Oh, I've got clothes that I looked at the tag, it says made in Thailand. I said, really? No, okay. Zelos is headquartered in Singapore. They're made in Hong Kong.
Yeah, they're made in Hong Kong. Yeah.
No, Rick Sanchez. Tang isn't a juice drink. That's the name of the Chinese space program.
Tang.
Tang the wing wing.
Well, Tang.
Okay.
Well, Tang is also a flavor.
The owner of Zelos is Elshin Tang.
Elshin Tang.
Okay, and I know Elshin Tang. He's a friend of mine. He's a very, very, very smart, very astute designer and watch guy. He's been a watch guy for most of his life, and he's a good friend. And he's treated me and my father when he was alive very well. And I look forward someday to meeting Elshin. Really would like to.
Whoa.
No, Saleen's favorite watch is made in Hong Kong and headquartered in.
It's made in Hong Kong. All right.
God.
So I'm not.
Well,
gonna-
Hong Kong's part of China now for the past couple of years.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, sort of.
What
But that's fine. The movements
Actually-
in them are the movements in Zelos watches are either Japanese or Swiss. So depending on the model. So
Yeah, I thought they used Seiko movements, so that would be Japanese.
Yes, that
Zelos
means
use Seiko, Miyota, Sellita, and that's Sellita, not Slita.
yes. So now,
And Le Jeu Pere. So
Le
the
Jeu
last two are
Pere.
Swiss. The first two are Japanese.
yeah, Uncle Lou says asking if your watchmaking friend uses Chinese slave labor.
the?
No, he doesn't actually.
Yes, he doesn't use slave labor.
Now we have Lou has found something that he's the pit bull with the bone in his mouth. He's going to work this for the next 2 months to death. So the sooner I just move past it, the sooner he'll get bored, find the next shiny object to go after, and we'll just move on from there.
See, that's where you've got to learn to start bashing in his ideology of the world too, and as silly as it is. I mean, it's really easy.
I mean, it's easy, but it's also like, is it worth my time? Because arguing politics or religion, in my opinion, I've formed this opinion over almost 58 years of existence, has to me are two of the biggest wastes of time in
or arguing about whether a company uses slave labor, right?
Well, guess what? All the
1296. I love this man. Thanks for showing me.
All the T-shirts made in Pakistan are made by slave labor too.
It's funny.
It's funny to me
that people are always screaming about America's past with slavery and everything, and they ignore all the slave labor and persecution that's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because only here do you have a bunch of leftists that have collective guilt because reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really get it. This is the only country in the world.
Yeah.
This is the only country in the world where slavery becomes a racial thing. Everywhere else in the world, it's understood for what it was. Economics of the time. You can't find a civilization that's existed anywhere on this planet at any time that didn't have slavery.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Michael Hogue is here.
Yeah, that's right.
And Lou is once again misstating one of my previously mentioned opinions on something to do with politics and economics.
Yeah, so
you are misstating my position, sir.
Yeah, so are you against federal minimum wage?
Yes, in with respect to the fact that the federal government, and I would argue even the state government, state governments have no place in dictating wages between employer and employee. That is something that should be between the employer and the employee.
Oh, yeah.
The government at multiple levels is artificially skewing wages and causing economic problems because they're in a area of economic life that they have no business being in.
Mm-hmm.
Raj brings up a very good point. Never trust a man that doesn't put meat in his chili.
What?
There you go.
I mean, that's just straight up commie behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I mean, also, I would add a caveat to that, Slim. I would say it depends on the meat. I mean, if we're talking about chicken chili or turkey chili, that's un-American.
Turkey chili. No, I usually have just beef chili, but
ground beef.
You have beef. How does have beef chili?
Red meat.
I put beef, venison, and bacon in my chili. Got a problem with it? Come at me, bro.
bacon. That's
I
good.
usually go with
That's
just ground chuck myself, but no water. Never water.
No
Beer.
beer.
Use beer. And now the beer I prefer to use, I used to use Coors in my chili, but I found that Sam Adams is even better.
Beer.
The
Beer.
regular Sam Adams, none of their
Beer. Well,
goofy flavors. The
beer.
regular
Well, I thought.
Sam
Well, I thought
Adams.
you didn't.
Beer.
Well, I thought you didn't. Well, I thought you didn't drink beer.
I don't drink beer. The alcohol is cooked out when you make chili.
Oh, okay.
But the flavor that Sam Adams beer gives to the chili
beer
is
flavor
fantastic.
leaves is still there, but the alcohol gets burned off. Okay.
Let's see.
God.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, get a better job, right? Get
No, Rick, I wouldn't say Uncle Lou is un-American. He just has a different view of America than I do,
right.
and that's fine. See, Uncle Lou, I like to think that even though I'm not as participatory in Uncle Lou's online activities as I was, and I'm hoping at a certain point in the near future that's going to change and I'll be able to get back to participating. But I'd like to think that Uncle Lou and I are friends.
Yeah, y'all are friends. Yeah.
And I'd like to think that a lot of people in here and I are friends.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But Uncle Lou and I disagree on a lot of things.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Not the least of which is our love of which football team. And so that's minor. Uncle Lou and I don't see eye to eye on many things in life, but we do see eye to eye on other things in life. But Uncle Lou and I can disagree without being disagreeable. You know? And that's something I think that's been lost somewhere along the way in society as a whole. But I don't begrudge Lou his opinions, and hopefully he doesn't begrudge me mine. He's a good person, but if he doesn't put meat in his chili, we're going to have a serious disagreement. Hoagie, wait a minute. Hoagie said, how many people put macaroni or spaghetti in it? I love my chili over elbow macaroni.
There you go.
I love
too.
my chili over rice too, but any short pasta, rotini, elbows, penne, something like that holds sauce really well.
Mm-hmm.
Is delicious.
I put macaroni in my chili.
Mr. Vic,
chili on spaghetti is a little bit too messy.
I do, but I don't know why you would want to put spaghetti in chili. But I've put elbows in. Yeah, what?
Battle Angel said, "Isn't that called goulash?" Yes and no. Goulash has a different spice profile than chili. Goulash is more heavy on the paprika.
Yeah, especially the hot
and the
paprika.
Hungarian and Eastern European spices.
Yeah, especially the hot paprika.
Mr. Vic, is it true what Rick Sanchez said about you being a habitual line stepper?
Habitual what stepper?
Line stepper.
Line stepper. What do you mean?
He put it in the comment section. He said you're a habitual line stepper. Is there any truth to that?
I don't know what line are you talking about.
Bet says Slim puts turkey bacon in his chili. Oh, I think
start a fight. I guess that means I step over the line. I guess I do step over the line sometimes, but such as when it comes to putting pasta in chili. But
I also got to agree
I wasn't going to say anything until Saleen said that it was okay, but.
I got to agree with Raj here, too. Stop drowning your shit in ranch dressing. It's fucking disgusting.
Oh, I don't like ranch dressing very much.
I like ranch, but I mean, I don't drown stuff in it, but.
Hoagie is gone off the deep end here. When I have chili, do I eat peanut butter sandwiches also?
What? Peanut
What?
butter,
The
peanut
fuck are
butter
you
sandwiches
talking
with
about?
chili? What?
That's some Nate type shit right there.
Bro, what?
What?
Who the hell eats peanut butter with chili? I mean, that's
Bro, what?
Hoagie.
Well,
Hoagie, get back on your meds, man. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Now I love goulash. I really do. But
yeah,
that's
I
a
do
different
too.
spice profile than chili.
I like,
Chili
I
is
like,
Yeah,
I like
chili
chili.
is
yeah,
food
I do
powder
too.
and
Yeah.
cumin and cayenne pepper and
Oh, yeah.
and different things like that.
I like,
Southwestern U.S. Hispanic flavors, whereas goulash is Eastern European.
and
But
is it? Sorry, go ahead.
oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Well, as far as what the bet said, anybody is welcome to come in my house and open my freezer. You will not find any turkey bacon on my premises.
Gotcha.
Hey, Saleen, how you doing today, sir?
Here we go.
Pretty good.
Well-
Collector 1296. I'm not going to say your real name because I know your real name, but unless you say it's okay, I can. But he doesn't like chili. I don't know why, but no, you're not a picky.
Chili.
Maybe you're a picky eater, but just because you don't like chili, hell, I'm not a big fan of right now because of an incident that happened several years ago, which involved food poisoning. I'm not a big fan of pizza.
What the fuck?
I really can't eat pizza very well anymore. I mean, I can eat it occasionally, but I just avoid pizza for the most part. But for some reason, though, this will make you all laugh. I still can eat Stouffer's French bread pizza,
Oh,
which is
I'm going to go
delicious.
back to the earlier statement about you being un-American. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Saleen, I got a question
Being
for you,
American.
sir.
All right, well, you go.
there we
All
go.
right, now when you fix tomato soup, do you usually eat a grilled cheese sandwich with it?
Say that again.
All right, like if you fix a tomato soup, do you eat a grilled cheese sandwich with it?
No, because I'm not a big fan of either tomato soup or grilled cheese, unless it's like grilled ham and cheese.
All
But
right.
I don't
Wait a
really
minute.
eat.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I don't really eat.
How can you get food
tomato soup.
poisoning from pizza? You get food poisoning from pizza if it has sausage on it and the sausage wasn't good.
Pizza one?
I don't like sausage pizza.
Yeah.
But no, I
Sausage
didn't.
pizza. What?
No, I didn't know, Saleen, because usually when I eat chili, I'll maybe fix a couple peanut butter sandwiches to go with it, so I can dip it into the chili and stuff.
Oh man,
That's
you
that.
lost me.
No. Oh,
What the-
God.
You lost me.
What?
You lost
What?
me,
Hold
Hoagie.
on. You guys have never tried it before? Why?
No,
just
and I'm not
sounds-
going to try it.
It just doesn't sound good, Hoagie.
Try
Hoagie,
what?
All I can say
Try
is
what? Peanut butter
you
jelly
do
with
sir.
chili?
And if a peanut butter sandwich dipped into chili is something that floats your boat, Lazem laden. God bless you.
Yeah,
But
Lazem
that to me
laden.
just doesn't sound like a appetizing combination. But
No, it doesn't.
it takes all kinds.
Okay, let me ask you this. Well, if you eat chili and have something to go with it, what do you? Or you just eat the chili by itself?
Probably by itself.
You put crackers in it.
Or yeah, crackers probably.
I've
Yeah.
done that. I've done that
No,
before.
I've had chili all by itself, but I usually prefer to put it over rice or over pasta.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Now, here's a
interesting
question. Here's a question. This goes back to a whole previous conversation we had on the morning show one morning.
Mhm.
If you put chili on top of fries or hot dogs or tater tots or whatever, does that make chili a condiment?
I don't think
No,
so.
it makes chili a sauce. It makes it
would
a
call
sauce.
I would agree with Vic. If you put chili over a hot dog or fries, then it becomes like it becomes like a sauce.
It's a sauce.
Yeah,
I
chili
don't
like
know if
gravy,
you classify
just
it-
like
I don't know if you
just
classify
like
it as a
gravy.
condiment.
Yeah, it's just like gravy is a sauce. I think one day on the morning show, me and Lou were,
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
We're debating
I'd
about
put
is
chili over
gravy
rice or
a
pasta.
condiment
Here-
or a sauce.
Who the
And then I
hell
said
puts
that gravy was more like a sauce.
who the hell puts chili over rice and pasta?
Me.
Me.
Really?
Me.
I
Well, not
I love
rice,
chili
but
over rice or
yes.
pasta. Then you cover it with cheddar cheese and some raw onion.
Pass on the onions.
Pasta seems reasonable, but not
Yeah,
rice.
usually mix in some cheese and some sour cream. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, have you ever heard of I mean, there's a chain of stores out there that like they do chili Cincinnati style.
Skyline chili.
Huh?
Skyline chili.
Skyline, thank you, Skyline. And
You're welcome.
they just opened one up in
hell's
Bradenton,
going on?
Florida, near me. I haven't been there yet. But people swear by that chili, and then they pile it over spaghetti, and then they dump about a pound of cheddar cheese on top of it. And it looks good, but it looks like you'd be better off just injecting concrete into your veins.
Yeah. Hey, Saleen, I'm going to bounce out of StreamYard because I'm sure there's other people in, but I'm going to be back in the stream, though. I just want to ask you that question, though, quickly.
Okay.
All right. Take care.
All right, see you.
I think
Lou says if you put chili on a hot dog, it's a chili
not
dog and
confused.
acceptable. If you put hot dog and chili in beans and weenies and unacceptable.
It's
Discuss.
unacceptable.
look, yeah, go to like Bar City and you get a chili dog. That's fine.
No.
Chili dog.
Varsity is not real food.
To you, it's not.
Varsity.
Well,
I've been to
wait a
Varsity.
minute. Isn't Beanie Weenies baked beans and hot dogs, not chili and hot dogs?
Yeah, it is.
That's what
yeah.
I thought. Yeah.
No, he was saying that he put chili in beanies and weenies. Is what he was saying.
Okay. What I think he's saying is if you take chili and then you cut up hot dog and put it in the chili,
That's
it's disgusting.
beanies and weenies. But if you put
Okay,
chili on a
now-
hot dog, it's fine.
Now, see, bet you redeemed yourself. I mean, if you're having chili as like the main course for your meal, cornbread is almost a must.
Yeah, get corn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
add
love
some
chili and cornbread.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
That's good stuff.
That's good.
Yeah,
Chili and
cornbread is
cornbread,
good. Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, cornbread is good.
Yeah.
Like my wife has a cast iron skillet specifically for cornbread. Like it's broken up into 8 slices.
Oh,
The
God.
skillet itself.
I got a question
Yes.
for you Southerners.
What?
Is it? I know you know cornbread, but do you put butter on your cornbread and honey
Yes, you put butter on cornbread.
Yeah, what? Yeah, of course you do.
and honey?
But butter and bacon are almost a requirement for any meal because they make everything better. I mean,
Well,
you
wait a minute.
wrap a turd in bacon and dip it in butter, it's almost edible.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is edible.
Thank you for that.
Actually.
But what about cornbread with jalapenos in it?
Oh,
Huh?
ugh.
Huh?
I used to do
Jalapeno
that,
Never thought to
but
do that.
I used to do that, but I can't anymore. My acid reflux has gotten so bad. I look at a jalapeno, I get heartburn.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yes. So hey, Will, can you tell me who won the game between France and Morocco? I only watched the first half. So
France won.
France won.
France
It came
won.
across my
dang it.
2-0.
Yeah, well,
it came across my thing just a minute ago that
two
France
to
won.
nothing.
Yeah, I streamed.
Okay,
I
2 to
streamed it.
nothing. Okay.
Wait a minute. The
Well, it
U.S.
was
got
1-0
knocked out of
at
the World
halftime,
Cup. Can
so-
we all stop pretending we like soccer, please?
Yeah.
Hey, I got
I mean,
the logo right here, man.
I don't care about soccer, but it was brought up and it literally flashed across my ESPN like 2 minutes ago. So that's the only reason I knew.
Why do we care about soccer? Because it's the World Cup. I mean,
Who
how
cares?
can you?
I normally don't care about soccer. but
They
I
they
do
should
sort of
rename
care about
soccer to flop ball.
flop ball. Although
I've
I
never
wish they
seen, I
would.
mean, outside of the NBA, I've never seen so much flopping around in my life. Jesus Christ.
They are a little melodramatic.
A little? That's like calling
I'll
the
tell-
Grand Canyon a hole in the ground.
I'll tell you.
Well, I mean-
watching women's soccer is better than watching men's soccer.
Really,
The
I'll
women-
take your
why is
word
that?
for it, sir.
The women- the women,
don't-
like-
You don't even believe that for a second.
Me?
You're watching that purple hair. And
Yeah,
know
you don't
what?
believe
I'm not
that for a
even gonna-
second.
I'm not even going to say what I want to say about that because the minute I say it, the YouTube overlords are going to shut me down. So I'm just going to say No, thank you.
I was saying that if you watch like the men play, they get tripped up and they're like, "Oh, I hurt my leg. Oh my God, I hurt my leg." And then if you watch the women, they got like blood on their face and they're like, yeah, I'm okay. I can play." It's like,
You
what
know
the
what?
hell?
You know what? I did see
Well,
one.
you know what?
video
You may
clip.
be right about that, but they still can't beat a bunch of 13-year-old boys. So whatever.
The women?
I did see one video clip that gets
15.
getting played over and over about this one women's soccer player. I think it's a college game. She's in a red shirt, blonde hair. She's called like the meanest soccer player in the country. And it's just a video clips of her just beating the crap out of other soccer players. I mean, like grabbing their hair and yanking backwards and shit like that. And
I got punched in the back.
runs away going, "What? I didn't do that."
I got punched in the back of the head during a game one time, and the dude did get a red card.
And no, the reason I said 13 because the Australian women's national team lost to a bunch of 13-year-olds. I know the U.S. team lost to a bunch of 15-year-olds.
Yeah, the USA women.
Sanchez, I know I'm shadow banned. I already know I'm shadow banned on YouTube.
How the men's team not?
I don't give a shit.
What is a shadow ban?
Basically,
I don't know either.
In so many words, shadow banning is they haven't shut your channel down. You can still post and you can still do shit, but they basically make it so that very, very few people, if any, will see your content.
All right. Well, I still see your content, but I guess that's because I'm subscribed. But...
Right. If you're not a subscriber, then if you do a search, if you're lucky, your channel will come up in the search very low on the search, but
So
they'll never be a high search level.
It's about the algorithms. Okay.
And yes, Lou, your reaction right there was 100% predictable. In fact, I'm surprised it took you 10 seconds to say it.
He reads your mind.
Well, I mean, he thinks the fact that I think I'm shadow banned is funny, but you know.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I think it's kind of funny too.
What do you mean slow in the search? When you do a search for SaleenDriver, it comes right up. So.
Yeah,
Saleen, I don't think you're on YouTube's radar.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, I think I'm on their radar because I've had videos with some political opinions killed off.
Yeah, well, that's the way they have the algorithm set up. I mean, there are people that do nothing but mention Alex Jones, even saying something bad about him, and they've had crap taken down because the algorithm triggered.
And I'm just saying that because of some of the stuff I've said, I think that they flagged my channel. Well, and you know what? I'll even stipulate that another reason my channel isn't growing very much is because, you know, maybe the subject matter isn't the sexiest out there. Although I do know several watch channels that I can name with thousands and thousands and tens of thousands and even hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
What's that dude from
Urban Gentry, Federico?
What's that dude? What's that guy that owns? What's that guy that owns Pride and Pinion? He's got like 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, I mean there are plenty of watch-based channels with hundreds of thousands of subs. So it's not the subject matter exactly.
It's just the videos that you upload.
Like, well, I'm not exciting like they are.
I'm about to say, let's be honest. You pull up any of the videos by the guy that owns Pride and Pinion, and yes, he's a whole lot more exciting.
Right.
Well, I've never claimed to be Mr. Excitement, but I think I do good. I think I do good work.
Because he's the one, I've sent you a couple of his videos. He's the one that's not as big a fan of Seiko as you are.
I'm not a big fan of Seiko anymore. I think I own 2 Seikos now. My watch collection is up near about, it's getting close to 100 watches, and only 2 of them are Seiko. And I'm considering selling one of them because I just don't wear it anymore. But somebody said that they want to buy it, so I'm kind of holding it for them at this point. Okay, Luke, that's fine. Okay. That's good. Whatever happened with Colby?
I don't know.
As
Whatever.
far as I know, Colby is still around somewhere.
My question is whatever happened with Millis?
Yeah,
He doesn't
I was
wanna talk
actually
to
asked that
anybody
question.
anymore.
Huh?
He doesn't want to talk to anybody anymore.
Damn.
Why?
Yeah,
I don't know. He won't answer anybody. That's the only answer anybody's gotten out of him is he doesn't want to talk to anybody.
Damn.
But he was a good
Piss on you.
dude. Everybody,
He was a great
as
guy.
far as I know, everybody loved him.
He was a great guy.
Yeah, well, my personal opinion, I don't think he can handle the trolling. I think he takes it too much to heart.
I guess I can see that.
I mean, that's what this community is filled with, though.
Yeah, especially with especially the sports side of it.
Yeah, definitely.
And as far as the trolling is going, I mean, beyond the normal, Florida sucks and Georgia's great and bloody blue, all that crap. From speaking for me personally, I mean, I know I'm opinionated, and I rub some people the wrong way, and
No.
I've made more than a few people mad at me, and that's why every once in a while this thing blows up with all kinds of spoofed bullshit calls. I can't do anything about it, and frankly, I'm at this stage of my life, I could give a shit anymore.
I mean, could you actually believe there are people out there on the internet that don't like me? What the hell's the matter with them?
Nah, you're a box of fuzzy ducks.
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah.
You're soft and cuddly like a porcupine.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if Millis took it to heart, that's his thing. I'm kind of the same mind Pete is. I mean, it's one thing if it's gotten to you and you don't want to be around, that's fine. But when that many people are trying to get a hold of you and you won't even respond, and people are trying to figure out if you're still alive and you don't want to respond, to hell with you at that point.
K-Dog says Millis is depressed about Alabama. No, I don't.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Hey, Big Ball Daddy's here. He says, I just got home from therapy. He's glad he caught the show. BVD looks like he's doing pretty good in the therapy.
Oh, Rick.
He's actually driving now. He actually showed a video yesterday of him driving around.
Rick.
That's good.
Well,
BVD,
I mean,
I forgot. Which leg was amputated again?
him driving with 2 feet is dangerous enough.
Which leg was the one that got amputated? It was the right one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I believe so.
yeah, right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the one that does the accelerator and the brake?
I think so.
Well, that depends. I know people that drive with their left foot instead of their right.
I know people that brake with their left foot. A lot of them, a lot of race car drivers brake with their left foot. And keep their right foot planted.
Florida has some of the worst drivers.
This is an unmitigated fabrication. I've seen many much worse drivers in other states, particularly Massachusetts.
I have to agree. I have to agree with Saleen. I can't say they're the worst because I've seen some pretty bad ones in pretty much every state I've been in.
Oh, I'm not saying Florida has the worst, but they have some pretty bad drivers. Hell, Georgia has bad drivers too.
I encountered plenty of bad drivers when I lived in the metro. God, that was terrifying.
Atlanta's horrible. Gosh.
Let's see. Lou says this is the only Trump channel I'm subscribed to. I hope YouTube doesn't cancel you. Well, first of all, I'm not a Trump channel. I'm a conservative libertarian. I'm not a trumpeter. I would rather see in the 2016 election, I was a backer of Ted Cruz, actually, and voted for Cruz in the primary. In 2020, obviously, I voted for Trump because the alternative was 1,000 times worse. Depending on what happens in 24, we'll see. But if DeSantis is in there, I'm going to vote for DeSantis. There, I said it. Wait a minute. South Carolina, Battle Angels in South Carolina has the worst drivers. I don't know.
I
I
don't think-
encountered some really, really bad drivers around Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia. There's just some people in that area that just, I think they hate life and they drive like they would rather be dead because they're doing suicide maneuvers all over the place.
Which one or which part?
The Virginia, Maryland, D.C. Metroplex.
Oh yeah,
Those drivers are suicidal.
New York's got some bad drivers.
So BVD says it wasn't hard at all driving left-footed. I'm surprised they didn't have
Wow.
hand controls fitted, but okay. Lou says, Hogue, in Europe, they drive on the same side of the road as we do. They're thinking of England. Yeah, that's true. I actually on my honeymoon a long time ago, we were honeymooning in Jamaica. And as you know, Jamaica was a former English colony, UK colony. They drive on the wrong side of the road. And we had this wild idea of, because you could sign out for a little Jeep-like vehicle at the resort we were at, and you could drive to another place if you wanted to. And we were going to, drive a little ways down to another resort and hang out. Yeah. I got about 500 yards down the road driving on the wrong side of the road in Jamaican traffic, which those people are insane, and pulled over the side of the road and said no further, and literally left the Jeep on the side of the road, and we walked back to the resort. I handed the concierge the keys and said, you guys can go get it. We'll take the bus down to the other the courtesy van. We'll take the courtesy van.
So you drove on the wrong side of the road. Yeah.
Couldn't do it. I consider myself to be a damn good driver, and I will say that with all modesty. Could not do it.
Don't drive on the wrong side of the road. Yeah. Yeah.
Technically, they drive on the right side of the road.
Right. Okay.
I read a great quote in Car and Driver magazine many years ago. The key to driving in the UK or places where they drive on the other side of the road in America is think like a rich liberal. Keep left, look right. Just keep repeating that to yourself in your head. Keep left, look right. Keep left, look right.
Keep left, look right.
I tried that, actually. It didn't work.
I would never bear to drive in the UK.
You see, and the problem with the UK, if you get into a car with a manual transmission, is the pedals are in the same place, so your feet do the same things. But the problem is you shift with your left hand instead of your right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the steering wheel's on the right side.
Right, exactly. So
hey, I've driven a right side drive before. That takes a little minute to get used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fake news, Rick. Yeah, driving on the right side of the road is not in the Constitution. In fact, driving automobiles does not appear in the Constitution at all. So,
and remember, it's not driving in the Constitution; it's traveling. So get your sovereign citizen hat on and figure that out.
Traveling.
Well, if he's going to put on his no, that's not his sovereign citizen hat. If he had on his sovereign citizen hat, he'd be talking about the Articles of Confederation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Article 4, free inhabitant.
Yes, that's right.
I love watching
in the Constitution, it does say you have the right to travel. It doesn't say what modes of transportation you have the right to.
Yeah, I call them sovtards. The sovtards always seem to forget that one little problem with the Constitution, and that's Article 10 or Amendment 10, I should say.
Yeah, Amendment.
Mm-hmm.
Neo's here. Good afternoon, Neo. How you doing, man?
No, what's
Yeah.
funny is most of them quote the Articles of Confederation, which don't matter anymore.
No.
Yeah,
the,
exactly.
when
It's
when
not
the
the
Constitution was
CUSA
ratified in
the
was it
CSA
1791, that made the Articles of Confederation moot. Lou
yeah, that's
wants to
right,
know
yeah.
what my thoughts are on the Twitter accounts that have been banned by Elon Musk.
Articles of
Don't
Confederation.
care. Not on Twitter. Twitter is a privately owned company. They can do what they want.
Yeah, we decided
Don't
that.
care.
Yeah, they decided that the Articles of Confederation just weren't going to work, which is why they wrote the Constitution.
Although I must say, I have been enjoying the releases from Twitter of all the emails and tweets and internal communication proving what right-thinking Americans have been saying for over 2 years now. Nice to know that we got vindicated in the end, but doesn't do us any good right now. But it's nice to have the vindication. Didn't care about the Twitter accounts last year either. Like I said, not on Twitter, don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care about Twitter, right? Yeah.
Censorship is an outrage, no matter who's doing it, left, right, or center. But again, private company, not a company I work with, not a company I have an account on. Did have an account on Twitter for a little while, deleted it years ago. Don't miss it, never needed it, don't want to use it, don't care. Censorship is an outrage. Blanket statement. Censorship is an outrage. Period.
Blanket
Full stop.
statement. That's right. Blanket.
Who had a
Well,
heart attack?
I actually find it funny. It's actually not private company. They
Oh,
can do
his
what they
mom.
want because no, they can't. If people would actually read the Civil Rights Act, no, a private company can't do what they want. So all somebody has to do is claim discrimination about getting
Yeah,
banned,
that's right.
and you have grounds for a lawsuit against a quote unquote private company for doing
Right,
what they want.
but Section 230 of the Communications Act or whatever insulates all these social media companies from being sued. So
Mm-hmm.
when
Well,
that's finally rescinded,
no, they think it does, but they're not considered a public utility, so no, they don't actually, under the law, have Section 230 protections.
but when they finally get rid of Section 230, a lot of things will change for the better. The problem is we need a Congress and a president who have enough leadership and strength of character to do what needs to be done. And I don't think that's going to happen in my lifetime.
I don't think Section 230 needs to go anywhere. They don't fall under that category. Now, if they do fall under that category, then fine, you can't ban anybody for what they say. Because the way Section 230 works is the phone company can't cut your service because of something you said on a phone call.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how the 230 protections work.
Yeah.
230.
230.
I'm tired.
Go to sleep.
No.
What?
No.
So is it?
Non-stream though.
Yes, go to sleep on stream so we can yell, Nate, wake up.
Yeah, Nate, wait. No, wait. If you fall asleep, you've got to turn on your camera so we can see that you fell asleep. Just remember, the Chess wake up. Chess was actually showing himself on camera, and he fell asleep. That's some BBD.
Yeah, he was.
That was one of the funniest videos ever.
Chess wake up.
That's the hardest I've seen
Chess
Saleen
wake up.
laugh.
I think that was on a stream, wasn't it?
That was on
That was BVD.
That was on a BVD stream.
Yes.
That was a while ago too.
Chess wake up.
That was a long time ago. That
Yes.
was very funny and
and then Chess.
I almost
woke
pissed
up,
myself
right?
laughing that hard.
And then Chess woke up, right?
And he fell off
the bed.
Oh, he fell off the bed. Yeah, that's
I
right.
think he
And
said
then
he hurt his knee.
So we have BVD yelling, Chess wake up. We have Chess waking up and falling off the bed. and then we have SaleenDriver, dying laughing. Yeah.
I
That was
actually
pretty
felt
funny.
bad for Chess though, because he did hurt his knee when that happened, and that was kind of
Yeah.
that wasn't good. I told him so later that I was not laughing at him because he fell off and hurt himself. I just was laughing, the reaction was like, and then he just bowled over and fell off the bed. Yeah. Rama Jamma Taylor.
What was that?
Never saw that one before.
Oh, you've never had Rama Jamma Taylor on one of your streams.
Michael,
I don't remember him. No.
Michael, I'm not a Falcons fan.
No,
No,
Okay,
it's
well-
worse. He's a Jets fan.
Yeah, go Jets, baby.
fan.
Woo!
Go
Go
figure.
Lions.
Yeah, he's a Jets. Oh yeah, I think that it's good. I think that it's about time. I think we do need to give Ritter a try. Yeah, I think so.
I think he's bust, but that's my.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to get to see what Ritter can do.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked what I saw from him in the preseason, but
Hey,
yeah,
Vic. Who does Ritter remind you of? What quarterback reminds him?
yes, to remind me of a quarterback. I don't know.
No. What is he compares to?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Like, for example,
Will is doing finals.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, for school. Yeah.
What year are you in?
11th.
so junior.
11th grade.
He's a junior. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
11.
So yeah, he's junior. Okay. Hoagie wants to know what colleges you're looking at. I said, dude, he's a
Yeah,
junior.
you're only a junior.
Oh, you do
yeah,
start
you
looking
have
at
to-
college.
Yeah,
You
you
do-
do
Oh,
start
Oh,
with
that's
that
true.
college.
I mean, my mom was I remember when I was ending my junior year, my mom was all over me to start sending out applications now.
Oh,
I said,
God.
I'm not even a senior yet. She said,
Yeah, God.
get them
Yep.
in early.
Yeah.
And damn if she wasn't right.
Just saying, one of my colleges. I'm not looking at Florida. Saleen.
There you
No,
go.
I figured
There
you
you
wouldn't. You wouldn't look good in orange and blue anyway.
There you go.
How about the Mason?
I applied to 4 colleges, but the only one I wanted to get into was Florida.
Hey,
Or the other 3.
And you got into Florida, so
Yeah, but they were the. I applied to 4 colleges. I applied to USF, FSU as an absolute desperation. I mean, if nobody else took me, FSU, Florida, and I threw a long shot out there and applied to
who's shredding paper?
Stetson.
huh? What?
Oh, it's
son?
it's a slim.
Oh,
You applied to what, son?
Stetson.
Stetson.
It's a private university.
yeah.
Okay, Stetson. So it's spelled the
I
same
actually
as.
got into all 4 of these colleges. I actually I got accepted to all 4 colleges.
So is it
Um,
is it spelled the same like Stetson Bennett? Or,
Yeah, that's like Stetson.
okay.
That's
The
it.
guy who did deserve a Heisman nomination. No, I did not apply to Miami, Bet. I wouldn't apply to Miami if my life depended
Yes,
on
you
it.
almost
Not because it was the University of Miami. I wasn't so bad on the University of Miami. I didn't want to go back to Miami. I had lived in Miami for a long time. I didn't want to move back to Miami because I knew I wasn't going to be able to speak the language.
Miami is a shithole.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have met academic requirements anyway.
No,
Yes, I actually would've.
I meant like the city
yeah.
wise.
No, K-Dog, I wasn't smart enough to get into Harvard. I never applied.
Yeah.
It's too cold up there anyway.
Do some of y'all agree that Miami, the city, is like a shithole?
Well, that's
In a
most. That's the definition of most cities.
That's the definition of a lot of big
Well, I
cities.
mean, like, well, yeah.
New York,
Miami
Los
is
Angeles.
is not one of the safest cities in the world to live in.
Yeah.
That is
I
so
never
bad.
applied
Neither
to
is
University of
Atlanta.
Miami because I didn't want to live in Miami again.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I wanted to go to Gainesville, and that was my target. That was the school I put the most effort into. I got in, and I know, if I tried to get in now at UF with the grades and SAT I had, I wouldn't have gotten in. But back then I got in.
Saleen, I don't think there's actually something anywhere near resembling a safe city. So that's
Well,
pretty.
You're right, but you've got to remember, I'm talking about 1983.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
1983, Miami was one of the worst places to live on the planet.
Hey, that's when the cocaine cowboys were still riding high.
Cocaine cow.
And you
There you go.
okay,
Exactly.
and I've got a nice Jewish worrywart mother. You think she was going to let me go live in a shooting gallery?
No.
And that was right around the time of the that was right around the time of the Cuban boat lift too.
No, well, actually, funny story. We moved out. We moved from Miami in 1979. We missed the Cuban boat lift by 3 months.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. It was right around that time.
Yeah, and you think with my mouth, which was as bad then as it is now, in my opinionated ass, living in Miami, I would have gotten shot. So
Why?
there's no
Why?
way
Because
I
you
was
don't.
going to
Because you don't
University of
like
Miami.
You don't like Cubans, Saleen.
No, it had
Well.
nothing to do with Cubans. It had everything to do with, back then, if you had opinions in certain places in Miami, you were going to get shot at.
Well, let's be honest too. It's not like Cuba was sending their best and brightest. I mean,
No,
Fidel
they
Castro
weren't.
literally emptied out his prisons, stuck them on boats, and pointed them towards Miami.
Yes, he did. This is well documented fact.
Yes.
I mean, that's one way to curb prison. That's one way to curb prison overpopulation. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, that was one way to get rid of the riffraff. But
Yeah, get rid of the riffraff. It's just like when all those prisoners were shipped out of England and sent to Australia.
Yeah. That was another way to do it.
Good thing.
Although there is a much cheaper and faster way to create room in prisons. Rope is very, very cheap.
Well, yes, they also sent people in prisons to Georgia. So
Hey,
Albert says that GTA Vice City took place in Miami in the 80s.
yeah, pretty much.
I think that's what it was supposed to be based around. Yeah.
that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
Miami in the 80s was Wild West, man. I'm telling you, Miami in the 80s was a wild place to be. I went back and visited a few times with one of my college roommates, and it was a bit scary. It was a bit sketchy.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's sort of like the way I felt about Atlanta at the first Slav Olympics.
I've toured Miami's campus.
A lot of people think that Chicago and Memphis are sketchy, but I mean, every city's pretty much the same. You have to know where you're going and where not to go.
Chicago's known for their crime.
That's true. Well, I'll tell you something.
Atlanta's.
I knew when I lived in Atlanta. I lived in the metro.
Oof.
I knew where to go and not to go. One of the places I knew not to go, especially after dark, was where we were staying.
Oh,
That's not
downtown.
bad. Downtown ain't that bad.
No, downtown's pretty dangerous.
Okay, well,
it's dangerous.
It was for me.
At night.
Okay, well now it is.
But I'm also used to Memphis, which is either first or second on the list. So.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've not been to Memphis in decades, so I got nothing to compare.
To be honest, I know I live in Nebraska where blah blah blah, but Omaha is probably one of the safest cities, I think.
Well,
Because
yeah. That's in Nebraska. So yeah.
well,
It also
There's
depends
nowhere
on
to
your
hide in
definition of a
Nebraska.
city. I mean, you don't have 500,000 people in Omaha, Nebraska either.
that's true. But we do have like
Uh,
what 500, almost 500,000. But still, it's still a city. I was not like Chicago or L.A. It's basically like a Kansas City.
Like I said, pretty much all cities are the same. Know where you're going and find out where not to go. If you're in
Right.
Memphis, keep your ass out of Frazier, keep your ass out of Orange Mound,
Fraser and
and you'll pretty much be okay.
right, Fraser and Orange Mount.
Well,
Gotcha.
hey, Slim, what about Graceland? Was that not a city?
That part of town is called Whitehaven, and
Oh,
I mean it's not a great part of town, not anymore, but Graceland's such a tourist area that there's enough cops down there that, you know, if you're down there when it's open,
yeah.
you ain't got to
When
worry
it's
about nothing.
open, yeah.
When me and my family, well, a lot of my family, we actually drove from Omaha to Destin. Not one day, but like Destin, Florida. We
Lord.
drove to like
You went to Destin willingly? Never mind.
I've been
No,
to Destin. Destin's not bad.
yeah, it's not bad at all.
Well, no, there's definitely
And
better,
you should
but
put
it's not
the-
bad.
Yeah, the beach is pretty nice, but whatever.
I mean, well, we were talking about Florida. I mean, everybody talks about how bad shit is in Miami. Go run around Plant City and fuck around and find out.
No,
fuck
thank
that.
you.
I'm
Yeah,
I've been to Plant City. I ain't going
the
back.
more
yeah.
you do.
That's
That's a great
not
idea.
go fuck
The more
around
you're
Weewa
gonna
Hitchcock and
find
find out.
That's right.
Hey,
Yeah, the more you do, the more you're gonna find out.
Plant City's a great place if you want to score some meth. But other than that, I don't.
Hey,
I ain't got no need for it.
hey Slim, do you know the I-80 gas station? What it's called?
Oh, you talking about that world's largest truck stop out on I-80?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
Right, I-80.
I haven't been
we
to
have,
it, but I know where it's at.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have I-85. Yeah, we don't have I-80.
Yeah,
but
I-80 starts from.
But we do
what?
have I-85 that runs through Atlanta.
I-80 starts from where, like Ohio? I don't know, but
I don't know. I stay off of it because Illinois decided to make it a toll interstate.
Oh,
How they make a federal interstate a toll road is beyond me. But
what the hell?
Illinois managed it.
What the hell?
Got I-85 and I-20. Yeah.
But I-80 goes through Omaha and through Colorado.
Chicago too.
Well, I'm going west, but yeah. Wait, that's not. No. Yeah.
No, that's east.
Oh.
Chicago's east of you.
Yeah. There's that I-80 west too. So yeah.
Gotta write this down.
What?
Oh. What?
Nothing. I thought of something. I got to write it down.
Oh, okay.
I'm old, Nate.
So you're writing down the places to not go to in Memphis, or
no. I just thought of something I have to do on Sunday.
So
I don't know why it's called Plant City, but that's what it's called. Trust me, you don't want to go there.
I mean, you've heard of the Strawberry Festival in Florida? That's held at Plant City.
Yeah, that it is.
You know, I thought what Plant City was Pizza Planet from Toy Story.
No, not Planet. Plant. P-L-A-N-T.
Oh,
Plant City.
This is a planet,
in
Nate.
the middle of the state. It's
God
between
damn.
Tampa and Orlando, off of I-4.
It's in Florida.
No. Plant City, I-75 runs right through it. It's the first city that you hit after you cross the Georgia state line.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Pull up a map,
City?
sir. Pull up a map, sir.
Google Maps.
Yep.
That's
You ain't right.
that's
I don't think
Ocala. That's Ocala. That's in between Gainesville and Tampa.
Hold on. No, Ocala is, yes, between Gainesville and Tampa on I-75.
Hillsborough County, Florida.
That's where Tampa is Hillsborough County.
Yeah, so is Plant City.
Hold on. It's looking. No, Plant City is on I-4.
Well, what am I thinking of on I-75 right across the Georgia state line?
Lake
I don't
City?
I don't know.
Oh,
Live Oak?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
why I'm trying to put it up there at Lake City. My bad.
I-75s.
No,
Also- also-
Plant City is off of I-4.
Yeah.
Tampa is to the west. Orlando is to the east.
Yeah, I'm trying to
And-
put it up there at Lake City. I don't know why.
And it's a
But,
shithole.
oh, it is.
Yeah.
There's
Except for the Strawberry Festival, but your ass better be gone by nightfall.
Yes.
All the meth heads come out.
Yep.
there's a town. I go through it all the time when I'm going to Okeechobee. There's a town in Florida north of.
Okeechobee.
Yep.
What's
Lake
that?
Okeechobee, that's southern Florida. That's below me. That's south.
Well,
of
no,
me.
I go.
Well, you
we-
are in southern Florida, Celine.
No, I'm not. I'm in central Florida.
Okay.
Well, Okeechobee is just north of Orlando.
Sarasota is west central Florida. It's right on the coast below Tampa.
Yeah, West Central Florida.
The last time I went to Florida was in Naples.
Naples is about an hour and a half south of me.
I thought you went there to like was that when you went on a cruise or
No, that's Miami.
okay, you left Miami to go on the cruise.
The
Naples
Naples,
doesn't have a seaport.
the Naples one where I was on Chess's street where I jumped in the pool.
But,
Naples
there-
has Naples has some great. There's a lot of money in Naples. It's a very
It's called
hoity-toity city. Now,
all right, Celine, you know
Naples-
where Yeehaw Junction is?
The hell?
That's more towards the East Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I go through there going to Okeechobee, and this is completely enforced by the local police department. There's a sign as soon as you hit the city limits. Chickens have the right of way crossing the highway. You run over the chickens.
I've heard of that.
You run over them chickens, you will get a ticket.
Yes, you will.
You ran over.
Yes, you
ran
will.
over.
And
a
I am
chicken.
convinced
Yeah.
that the local police department lets chickens run around just to get hit by cars so that they can give out tickets.
Oh, that just ain't right.
It ain't right. It tanked.
Well, remember, I don't know if you've been through it in your travels, but do you remember a city in a town in North Florida called Waldo?
Yeah,
I've been through it.
Where? Yeah, and where is Waldo?
Waldo sits between Gainesville and Jacksonville on 301 or
Yeah,
441, one of those two roads. They used to have a police department.
Where's Waldo?
Now, the city straddles the road. I mean, the road actually splits around the city and comes back together. And the speed limit back in the day was 55 on the road, but with very little signage, and usually the signs were hidden by tree branches. The speed limit dropped from 55 miles an hour down to 35 miles an hour in like the space of 100 yards. And they ran speed traps daily. I mean, they were known for this speed trap. And it got so bad that the state of Florida actually forced Waldo to disband their police department because the speed trap was so bad and so egregious. And now Waldo is patrolled by a Alachua County sheriff, which is the same county as Gainesville.
by the
But-
Who County.
I never got hit by that trap, but I know a lot of people that did.
That's not the only police department in Florida to get shut down. I remember, and I actually know how that information came to light, but I'm not going to get into that.
So are you?
But
So
I
are you?
remember, I think it was 90. Somewhere around. No, it probably wasn't even 90. It was probably 80, 89, maybe, or 88. The Bel Air Police Department got shut down.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you
Yeah.
mean? So do you mean they got defunded?
No, they didn't get defunded. They got decertified. The city of Waldo was told by the state of Florida, you will shut down your police department and disband it.
So now they're being run by the county police
Right. The
department.
county takes care of their policing needs.
It's now done by the
Basically,
That's what happened
the Waldo PD personnel were hired by Alachua County.
That's basically what happened in Bel Air too. They got told to disband the Bel Air Police Department, and what is that? Pinellas County sheriffs took over patrol of the area.
Yeah, Pinellas County and the city of Bel Air screamed bloody murder, and the state of Florida said, "Well, you shouldn't have done what you done."
So
I know who
what's the-
facilitated that. That all that information was facilitated by some guys out of Tarpon Springs.
There are plenty of not so wholesome police departments around. So
No.
Battle Angel, she made baked spaghetti and garlic bread last night. Didn't call me up and invite me for dinner. Damn it.
Well, would you have gone? I mean, you do live
yeah.
kind of far away, so.
That's not the point, Vic. She didn't invite me. They didn't give me the chance to say no.
Okay.
Battle Angel doesn't
That is a
love
good
me.
point.
Battle
Well,
Angel
I
doesn't
bought
love
you
me.
a Hanukkah present, so I do.
Well, thank you, Slam. You did? Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on it to get here, and then as soon as it gets here, I'll get your information and send it to you.
No. You are too kind, sir. One of my watch buddies. This is funny to me. He got a hold of me on Facebook Messenger and was asking me all these questions about Hanukkah and menorahs and how they're set up and why they are the way they are. They're designed the way they are. And a few days later, he sends me a picture. Now you got to understand, this guy does for a living. He works for a gas company up in Michigan, and he works with home meters and gas piping, and he's into the repair part of it. So he carries around a lot of parts in his work van. He had made a menorah out of fittings, elbow fittings and straight pipe for gas meters and furnaces and stuff like that. And he painted it black, and he sends me a picture. He says, "Does that look right?" I said, "Damn, that looks perfect."
So it's got to have the one tall one in the middle, and then it's like you got the shorter ones. You got 5 on one side and 5 on the other.
No, 4.
Okay, 4.
Now, okay, you have 8 candles, eight candles for the 8 nights of Hanukkah, and then you have a 9th one called the Shamas. Now, it can be in the middle, which is traditional, or you can put the Shamas or the helper. Shamas is helper. The Shamas candle can be on either end, or it can be in the middle, and it's usually elevated above the other candles. Here, I'll show you. Hang on. I'll show you. I gotta clean this up. I haven't cleaned my
Ah.
menorah yet. But here you go. This is my grandmother's menorah. This is about 100-odd years old now.
Oh wow.
You have the shamus candle here,
Gotcha.
and then you have the 8 candles down here, and you work from right to left. Well, as you're looking at it, this is the right side, right? So you work from this way across, and you light the shamus, and after you light the shamus, you say the prayer, and then you light each individual candle. You know, you keep adding 1 candle per night. And he built one of those out of brass, or I don't know if it's brass or iron or whatever they use to do gas, natural gas piping and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what a menorah looks like.
Yeah.
I got to take this thing apart and clean it up. It's kind of covered in
What's the funny
What?
one?
Rick Sanchez.
Oh God.
Right. So when is
Uh,
Jeez.
yeah? So
I'd
when
be
is
happy to send you my address, Rick, except that once that autobiography gets here, I'm going to set it on fire.
Now, see, you say that, and it wasn't but a year ago people were clamoring for toilet paper. So you better keep a hold of it.
yeah?
No, I think I'd rather burn Barack Obama's stuff than wipe my ass with it. Just saying,
Saleen.
Anyway, now I'm giving everyone a 5-minute warning. I am wrapping this up at 5 o'clock. I have to be somewhere else. So 5 minutes from now, I'm going to wrap this up.
Whee!
Well, I mean,
Well, that's okay. It's
I
almost
got
it's gonna be
things to
5
do. And
o'clock.
besides, Vic goes live at 6.
No, that's on Fridays.
That's Friday.
Oh, I thought it was who goes live at 6 then?
Nobody.
Today.
Nobody.
I don't think anyone
Not a
does
single
today.
person.
Not today. I don't think.
Not today? Okay. By the way, if you haven't already clicked the thumbs up, please do that before the stream ends. Looks like I got 18. That's pretty good. I'd love to be able to get to 20 if you got a couple people to put me over.
Hey, Rick, Rick, get his sister's address and send it to her instead.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah. It said if I had her address, I'd give it to you. But she loves. I mean, I'm sure she has a shrine in her house to Barack, even though he's probably too conservative for her. But,
Who's too conservative for who?
Barry Hussein is too conservative for my sister.
So Obama is too conservative for your sister.
Yeah, my sister's
Wow.
a hardcore Marxist.
So she's even more. Okay.
Well, I mean, he's actually got a
leftist
point.
for
I mean, they since Obama's gotten out of office, they pushed so far left he wouldn't get voted in today. He's not left enough.
Nah, probably not.
That's right.
Got 19
not
thumbs
left
up.
enough.
Surely I can find one more in here. Come on, one.
Raj.
He said it hurt Trump's hairpiece.
I would love to send her something Trump in the mail. I would love to. I just don't have her address, or I'd probably be sending her shit all the time. Trump doll or.
Well, I thought you did.
Like
I thought you gave her like the Communist Manifesto or something. Right?
I'm sure she's read that and probably agrees with all of it. Probably masturbates to it for all I know.
God damn.
Damn, Saleen.
She's a piece of crap.
What about Mein Kampf? Yeah.
I'm about to say that's all she's missing is Mein Kampf.
Considering her crazed belief system, she'd probably find it
So
amusing.
didn't someone try to send you Mein Kampf?
No,
No.
no, not as
Okay,
far
just
as
the
I know.
just the
Do
Can I
concept.
you
get
know
a can I
something
get a
I don't,
valid
Vic?
can I get a valid explanation why that's still on bookshelves but Dr. Seuss can't be?
I don't know.
You'd have to think like a leftist to probably explain it, and I don't. My brain is too advanced for that, so I
So
can't.
what happened to Dr. Seuss?
Oh, Dr. Seuss got canceled. He's a racist. You hear about that?
Just because
Oh,
he's
that
a
was
racist.
that was a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't get it. I mean, the author doesn't really affect the quality of the work. I mean,
Well, the
I
Well,
author's
usually
dead.
judge
they have
the
no
work of a
evidence that
person separately, but
Vic, you're looking at it logically. They have no evidence that he's racist, but somebody said he was, so that makes him racist.
Yeah, it's not what did some Democrat slob said so many years ago. It's not the evidence, it's the seriousness of the charge. I think it was one of the upper level Democrat leaders in the Congress at that point. I think it might have been the speaker. Oh, you know who it was? It was Tip O'Neill. I think it was Tip O'Neill said that. It's not the oh, I remember he was speaking about the farcical story about George H.W. Bush got on an SR-71 during the presidential campaign or something, and flew over to Iran to negotiate the release of the hostages. And the charge was so outrageous that everyone was laughing at it. But I think it was Tip O'Neill said that we need to investigate it because of the seriousness of the charge warrants investigation. You had to be alive at the time, Slim. I mean, I know you were alive, but you were probably a kid.
Well, yeah, I was a year old when he was inaugurated. So
Tip O'Neill was the prototypical Irish guy with a little bit too much of this. And he came out with some really nutball stuff. He would have been canceled within 30 seconds of taking the oath of office.
Well, I'm a fan of listening to, just to kind of get perspective, on things I wasn't alive for. Like I'm subscribed to. They have a whole channel on YouTube dedicated to just old episodes of Firing Line with William F. Buckley.
I know.
They're bitching about the same shit today that they were bitching about 50 fucking years ago.
Yeah, I mean,
none of it's changed.
No, it's just the volume.
All the shit they said about Donald Trump, they said all that about Ronald Reagan too.
Yep. It's the same tune. It's just a different beat. Anyway, I gotta go.
Why?
I'm sorry, but I gotta go, and I'm not gonna get the 20 thumbs ups, unfortunately. But that's the way the ball bounces.
See, Saleen.
But thank you all for stopping by.
There you're at. You're at 19.
Will.
Peace. Super.
Oh, back to 21.
There we go.
You're at 21.
Whee! Hey, it's the little things in life that make me happy.
It's the little things like likes, right?
Anyway, good luck with your finals there, Mr. Will.
Yeah. 1968 Super Bowl champions.
It's the little things in life, like meeting your damn chili.
Yes.
I was alive for that Super Bowl. I was 3 years old, but I was alive.
Broadway Joe.
Yes, sir.
Broadway Joe, Mr. Penny.
Broadway Joe is on those Medicare commercials now.
We have a Joe. We have a Joe that's our quarterback, and he sucks right now.
Yeah, you'll have Joe
Flacco.
Flacco.
He sucks.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco
Yeah,
should have
he's
retired.
yeah, he
Yeah, he-
sucks, but he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, with the Ravens, and now
No,
he's just
That's like
he didn't win a Super Bowl. That defense won a
He
Super
did
Bowl.
win it. Well,
that's
Yeah.
like
technically
when the
he
Bucks
did.
won their first Super Bowl with what was his name? Brad something or other as quarterback.
Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson.
Brad
Well, it's no
Johnson.
different than the Ravens in 2000.
Right. It's the same thing. He wasn't a quarterback. He was a game manager.
Yeah, it's just kind of like Georgia in 2021, right?
Yeah, well,
If
you
the
know,
Jets were to
however
win
you
the-
win, you
It's
win.
actually a very apt comparison. Yes.
If the Jets were to
You're
win the
welcome,
Super Bowl,
Pizza.
I think it
But
would
you
be
know
the
what?
defense.
I mean, there's no asterisk next to Stetson
Nope.
Bennett's championship. He is known as a quarterback of a national championship team.
That's
Just
right.
because he's a mediocre quarterback doesn't mean he doesn't deserve the ring.
Yeah, just
Right.
like Joe
yeah,
Flacco still gets the
I
Just like
said
Joe
it-
Flacco,
I said
just
it when
like
he
Brad
won it.
Johnson.
Yeah, I said it when he won. Him, Brad Johnson, Trent Dilfer, whatever. There's lots of bad quarterbacks with championship rings.
Doug Williams, I mean, average quarterback at best, but he has a Super Bowl ring.
The Buccaneers' first Super Bowl was against the Raiders. It was the Battle of the Pirates.
Yep. It was the
Hell,
battle
even-
of Gruden's old team versus his new team.
Well, hell, look at the Super Bowl that they just won a couple of years ago. That wasn't Tom Brady. The defense won that Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Mhm, there you go.
But
There
I
you
gotta
go.
go. I gotta go.
Yep.
Y'all
All right,
drop
then
off.
go.
All right. I'll
Thank you
go.
for being
All
here,
right,
but you
see
gotta
ya.
go. You gotta go. Thank you,
I'm
Slim.
out.
Thank you, Vic. Thank you, Will. Thank you all in the chat. Pizza Woman, my number one troll killer, and Hoagie and Sanchez and Sancho and Lou and Battle Angel and BVD and all of the Bet and don't forget Bet. Gotta mention Bet. And all the other guys and gals that were in here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with me for episode 115 of Wednesday Afternoon Live with me, SaleenDriver. Once again, proving this is the show about nothing in particular. Y'all have a good rest of the week. Be careful out there while you're Christmas shopping or Hanukkah shopping. We'll see y'all next week. Do it all over again. Peace.